copper as a commodity. What's the reasons for the price of copper being wherever it is?
Commodities are valued largely based on supply and demand and consumption. The copper is often called Dr. Copper because it's a real bellwether of the general commodity consumption or demand. Recently, as we discussed, mining companies are cyclical. It takes a long time for them to ramp up, and then when they finally get ramped up, they tend to slightly oversupply the market, causing a downturn and a bear market. Copper is used in almost everything. It's really amazing. And copper consumption, given how much of the world is run on electricity these days or electrical stuff, it's in my watch, it's in your car, it's in your washing machine. It's not in your pipes as much, but the amount that it's used in the wiring in the world, in the electronic world we live in, has made it literally an absolute bellwether of global consumption. And because of that, it's a real indicator of where we're going. And it's the bellwether for the entire commodity consumption market.
Absolutely. So it's always seen as a leader, isn't it? Not a lagging. It's a leading indicator for GDP and global economies and stuff like that. So, and what's copper been doing recently then?
Copper has had a nice little run recently. When it's gone through a bear market, like most of the major commodity complex. But when Mr. Trump said he was going to rebuild the roads and the cities and the hospitals of America, people got really excited, and it's had a really lovely jump. I think it's up almost 20%, 25% this year. I'm hoping I'm getting that number right. Might I add, though, that jump is based on sentiment. It's based on the hope that the amount of demand that is being the amount of demand is going to increase based on increased infrastructure spending. We don't know yet that that's necessarily going to be the case. But the reason, so you spend money, that money on infrastructure will use copper, and then the money that was spent on the infrastructure will cycle into the economy, causing more consumption generally as it goes into the economy, causing more growth. And everything we consume uses copper as well. So that's why copper is such a good indicator. And right now we think that we're going to grow. And that growth will lead to copper consumption.